Going on? It is your life coach, Coach Miles V. And in this video, I'm going to be going over part 2 of how I've overcome anxiety and depression. Because the simple fact of the experience of overcoming it has given me, so much positive energy, so much confidence. My mindset's on point. I can't even begin to describe. When you overcome that, it feels like your life, you just had 1,000 pounds taken off your shoulders, right? And the reason why this is so important to me, and I touched on this in the first video, is because this is a big, I see a lot of young adults, millennials in our generation, between the ages of 18 to 30, dealing with anxiety and dealing with depression and this yearning for more, this constant, I have a lack of fulfillment in the sense of, just personally, I have a lack of fulfillment in the sense of I'm always striving for the next thing, what's that next thing I'm going to do, between my business, my band, my physical, my mental health, all that stuff. But I see a lot of feeling of lack just in life in general. And by the way, if this is how you feel, let me be the first one to acknowledge and validate your feelings in that it's completely normal to feel anxious if you feel you don't everything in life isn't exactly how you want it to be. Or you might not have all the resources that you need at the moment. Or maybe you're going through college and it feels like a grind, And let me be the first to acknowledge and validate that if you're feeling depressed over how life once was or how things were in the past, that's completely normal to feel that way, right? So, and in this video, I just want to share with you guys my experiences and how I've overcome that and how you guys can too, and how I firmly 100% believe that if you guys can do this in, like I said in the first part, we all have our own experiences in life. And if you guys take just what I'm saying in this video and kind of make it your own and make it, how it resonates with you, and take action on it, I think that it can be a really, really just a powerful thing. And in your life can truly, truly change. So let me talk about anxiety for a moment. And disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm a certified professional coach. I went to school for coaching. And I've helped a lot of people, between people suffering from drug addictions, salespeople in organizations, young kids going through high school or going through college, and where was I going with this? Let me pause this. So let me speak on anxiety now that I'm back. Let me speak on anxiety. The times where I have felt anxiety in the past, and by the way, I don't feel it anymore. I can't even describe just how it feels to not experience it, right? It's been so long that I don't even remember what it feels like. So I just want to, let me touch on this for a moment. The times in my life where I felt anxiety is simply because I was focused on negative things, fear-based thoughts that were totally based in the future. And so the core thought, am I ever going to do X, Y, and Z? Am I going to have enough money? Am I going to, you could see, even just thinking about it, I don't even want to think about it. So it's those things that I was so focused on in the future that I wasn't even living in the present moment where my power is. You know what I mean? where you have control. And it's like I told my friend, I said, and so anxiety for me was I was focused on things that were happening in the future, that it's not like they were made up in my mind, but they were just like obsessive thoughts, constantly feeling like, am I going to have enough resources? Am I going to do this? Like, is this really going to happen? Am I going to get sick? You know, you could go down, you guys know where I'm going with this. You guys could go down the rabbit hole with all that. But when I got into the present moment, and I want you guys to understand this, and you can read about this, like in The Power of Now, you can read about this. So I want to bring up two things about anxiety. You guys can, in The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, he talks about the power of the present moment. Like right now. Is there anything going on? Are those things that I was worried about? Are those things happening right now? No, absolutely not. Because I'm in control. I got control of it. This is where my power zone is. This is where I can take my life and experience it how I want, right? Like if you look outside, just this simple concept blew my mind and helped me like crystallize and overcome my feelings of anxiety. Was that if you guys look outside, our trees, the trees, the sky, the wind, the birds outside, are they in a rush? Are they trying to get to that next point? Are trees worried about the future? And I know that sounds so silly, but that's a good point, right? No, they're not. They're just in the present moment. When a flower is growing, it's not obsessively thinking about blooming. Look at little babies. Are babies stuck in the future? No. This worried about right now. What's going on right now? That's my power zone, right? So if you guys can be calm, take a deep breath, always acknowledge and validate your feelings. It's completely normal to feel A, B, and C with thoughts focused on the future, with these negative controlled thoughts, right? And get in the present moment and think about, what can I control? Take your life into your own hands and do something with the present moment that you completely wash away all of those negative feelings of the future. Like if you feel like, is my health ever going to get in check? Like constantly worrying about your health, like get on the ground right now and hit some push-ups. Like quit the negative, quit the bad food. Whatever that thing is to you, only you know. Only you know. I don't know what's best for you. I'm just willing to share my experiences, right? So if you guys can get in the present moment, think about what you can control. Because in the present moment, this is what consciousness is like. In the present moment, when you feel those feelings of the calmness, that sense of being in control of your life. And by the way, like life is always changing, you know what I mean? So it's a work in progress. It's not something that might happen for you guys tomorrow, might not happen for you guys today, but understanding that the consciousness of when you guys get in the present moment and you guys can really just feel what that calm sense is like. When you experience those anxious thoughts or those nervous thoughts or those fearful thoughts, you can feel that this is how you want to feel like in life all the time. At least for me. And this is what has helped me. Because I'm focused on the present moment and I'm focused on the now. And I feel completely in control of my life. So that's the first part. And number two, and this is something that resonates with me so much, I get so amped on this topic, is get into like personal development. Like what I did when I first started getting into personal development was I would go to the library And for free, I would go and rent every single audiobook that they had possible on the niche topic of whatever I was working on. I would take it from the library, come home, download them all onto my computer, whether that's mindset, whether that's business, whether that's success, health, mindfulness, consciousness, personal development, like getting better, being the better you. I would take all of those tapes and I would download them onto my computer, save them all to my iPod, save them all to my phone, and then I would just, it's like I brainwashed myself. I've been brainwashing myself for like the past 5-6 years, and constantly the things that I'm thinking about are just personal development, success, mindset. This is what's led me to become a life coach, and this is what has led me to gather this mission of that I really, really believe that with personal development and by working on your goals and taking control of your life and doing the things that you really, really want, and when you hit those targets, that's you taking control of your life. So just think about that, So get into personal development. If it's not hiring me as your coach, if it's not, there are thousands of other coaches, right? Think about some role models. Think about some people who you admire so much, right? And just I strive to live the life of my role models. And not like what they do, but what do you have in common with them? That's power. Doesn't that feel so good? I love that. I love that. I love Tom Brady is a G to me. I love Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. My metal band, Dave Mustaine, people like Kevin Hart, successful entrepreneurs like Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk, right? I love all those people and I look up to them and I strive to be like them so much. And hey man, what you got in common with them? You guys get that? What do I have in common with Tom Brady? If I could just go about this right now, I have a great work ethic. I got a great attitude. I'm a team player. I'm a leader. Claim these things for yourself, right? Stop building that confidence. Stop building that mindset, right? And then set a goal for this week and go hit that. And think about how it feels to be confident. Think about how it feels to be in control of your life in the present moment, in the now. Because those feelings is what's gonna carry you. Okay? Those feelings for me, those feelings help me overcome anxiety, help me overcome depression. From growing a landscaping business, right? I remember being 18 years old. I guess I'm kind of going off right now, but maybe this is going to have some gold in it. I remember being 18 years old, making $850 for a landscaper, $850 an hour, doing all the work, doing a bunch of crazy work, and then working a part-time job at night and growing my landscaping business on the side, right? And my boss started to doubt me. He started to doubt my abilities. I was like, all right, peace out, bro. I'm just going to be real. Peace out, bro. And in 3 years, I grew a landscaping company from only operating 6 months out of the year. New England, you got April from November, or however long that is, right? But you have to understand how that made me feel. Grew a landscaping business from nearly 6 figures, left that job, was doing this full-time, hiring employees. All that jazz, ran a real company. My metal band, I've been in my metal band for 6 years. I've been playing guitar for 12 years. Dreaming when I was 14, 15 years old of shredding in a sick metal band that I love. And now I'm at the point where I'm doing those things. I'm in that band that I wanted to be in. When I was dreaming, we formed this band when I was 18 years old, I was dreaming of the talent and of the musicianship and of where we are now. And I know I'm just talking about myself, but I just want you guys to understand that understanding the present moment, focusing on my goals, focusing on my personal development, and doing the things that I want to do in life, I mean, just took taking control of my destiny and doing those things for myself, banished anxiety, banished depression. Okay? And you guys can get to that point too. I absolutely 100% firmly believe you guys can do that too. And I want to help you, and that's my mission. Okay? I know this has been a super, super long video, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about that a little bit because I think that there's some gold in some of that. And if I could just say this, man, just believe in yourself. Truly, deeply believe in yourself. And if you don't have anyone in your life that believes in you, I totally believe in you. 100%. 100%. Okay? Guys, this is my channel. The mission of my channel is to help millennials and young adults overcome anxiety and depression. Get into personal development. Grow and develop your mindset and self-confidence. I mean, this life is yours, dude. You can grab this thing and get to work, okay? So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope there was at least some golden nuggets in there that you guys can pull from. And always remember, always acknowledge and validate your feelings. Always think about the present moment, man. The trees, the birds, they're not thinking about the future. You know, they're not worried about what's going to come tomorrow. A flower isn't anxious on blooming. You know, a little baby's right here, right now. You know, so feel those feelings of being in the present moment and bring them into your consciousness and make it a daily practice to feel that. And then go out, get into personal development, go to the library, get yourself some good books, whatever you want to learn. Go to Barnes & Noble, spend $20 on one book. That's exactly what you guys want to do. Read that book, and then please just take some action. And then when you guys, and if you guys are having a hard time developing your goal strategy, you guys got somewhere you want to go, you hit me up. www.coachmilesv.com. Schedule a free session with me. Let's get talking about this. You know, I gotta cut this video short. This is gonna be a long video, but be great, guys. You guys can do this too. If I can do it, I know you can too. I do not feel a lick of anxiety. I do not feel any depression. In the sense of depression and like just being depressed like every single day. I mean, I don't feel that way anymore. And it's not like I'm saying it to brag, but I'm saying it because I think that I can really help people, and I can think that you can get to this point. Okay. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Be great.